In our production planning and control, let us discuss what is techniques of work measurement. This question can also be asked like explain the methods of work measurement or types of work measurement. So as I've listed below, the various techniques of work measurements are historical data method, time study, work sampling, synthesis method, predetermined motion study, and analytical estimation. Where this historical data method is nothing but in our production, setting up the standards for work is very important. This standard setting is done by comparing the performance of work of previous data. Next, the main advantage of using this historical method is it is simple, easy to understand, and quick to estimate, and also easy to implement. So by comparing the data of previously done work, we set up some standards for the present work. That is the main work done in this historical data method. Next, moving on to the time study. Time study with stopwatch is most commonly used in this work measurement. In this method, where jobs can be worked in short period of time repeatedly where short period of time we work the jobs. In that case, we use this time study. To follow this time study, some steps are to be followed. First, we just select the job, which job is to be worked. Next, this selected job is implemented for standard method, which method the job has to be produced. So we implement a standard method, that is the second step. Next, according to the method and the job, suitable worker is to be selected for doing the work. That is the third step we follow in this time study. Then the fourth one, according to the condition of work and job, according to the operation done, all the operations step by step is recorded, as well as time taken for the job is also recorded. Finally, the standard time for the job is fixed. So these are the some steps we work in this time study. Moving on to the work sampling. Work sampling technique is the one where the workers are observed, their work is to be observed, and performance is measured, and each worker's time taken is also measured. That is how much time a worker takes to perform the job. This technique also finds the working and non-working activities of the job. Next, moving on to the synthesis method. In this technique, the job is divided into each element. That is, element is nothing but a full job is divided into each parts. So time taken for each individual element, that is each individual part of the job, is calculated. Finally, the total time is measured comparing this individual part time. This technique compares the previous job and also uses standard data for calculating the job. So job timing. Next, moving on to the predetermined motion time study. It is indicated as PMTS. In this technique, the time is fixed for basic motion study. That is, according to the level of performance of job, the time is fixed. This time may be normal, better or faster according to the job performance. The main advantage of using this technique is this is very accurate and economical. The jobs where we do repeatedly, in that case, this technique is economically used. It also helps to improve the work methods where we get detailed analysis of motion. And also this is the faster process, we can tell. And moving on to the final methods of work measurement, that is analytical estimation. This technique is used for standard time for fixing the standard time of the job. This is used where for longer job is done repeatedly. This time is fixed based on the standard time of where standard time is not available. The time then is fixed according to the experience of work study engineering. If the standard time is not available, then we go for a experience of work study engineering to fix the time. This technique also helps in planning and scheduling of production activities. And also labor rate can be fixed for non-repetitive jobs. Finally, this technique is also economical. So these are the various techniques of work measurements and explanation. Thank you.